We're live. We're live. We're live. What are you doing back here?
I left my phone.
Why'd you do that?
That's a good question. I see this impact right here.
I think our 40 volt would have done it.
No, not at all.
Okay, live. Oh, wait. Hold on. I don't want him to leave. I want him to take me to my car. I want to get my car real quick. Nate, don't leave yet. I want you to take me in my car. Skip. Live. Okay, we're live. All right, hey, Mac. Take over the live stream just for a quick second while I go get my car.
Okay. Is this? It's that one though, right?
Yeah, it's delayed a bit.
I want to see it though.
You do see it.
If it's delayed. This is the actual one, right?
Yeah, but it mirrors it though. So everything's one way. So if you're showing a product or something, it's showing it backwards. So that's why he does all this funky stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a little different.
So show what sold just now.
All right. So, I'm gonna show you what sold recently. Can I see comments on this? I want to see comments. Oh, that's how I see comments. Hello, everybody. All right. So, I am looking for a Tonka bulldozer. Snuggy, good morning to the PT. Good morning, Daniela. Let me get the Tonka bulldozer. I am looking for a bulldozer. A bulldozer. Where are you? Where are you, bulldozer? I'm looking for you. I cannot find it, but I will. And bulldozer. Oh, by shilling. I'm in the wrong spot. I have to go over yonder. So, crawling jackhammer, red, which would be one of these. We don't have it in the store. I gotta go to the sea container. But she already bought one of these right here. Can you see this all right? Somebody bought this. Danny going to leave for 3. I don't know. Right, yeah. Brian's got a great selection of RCs. If you're not into RCs, you should get into RCs. Mandy, he took Frank, David, Cameron, Mason to Kalahari. He did. He did, Mandy. That's exactly what he did. So, I sold somebody the Big Bear 2, right? Yeah. Look at that. Look at the wheels on that puppy right there. Pretty slick. I like it a lot. That's the Big Bear 2. Big Bear 2 is around $229. And it is probably one of the best RCs that we have. Pound for pound price. It's very durable, very fast. I really like it. Danny's whipped it around Wayne quite a few times. It's pretty impressive. It's kind of like intimidating. It's so quick, but I'm getting out of here now. And I gotta get out of the safe. And I'm gonna continue to look for, there's one other thing in there that I actually gotta get. I gotta get a Rally 4x4. See if I can get it real quick. Rally 4x4. Couldn't find it. It's not in there. Go figure, it's not in there. You don't have the race set in there. I gotta go to the sea container. But I do need a Tonka bulldozer. Oh, I need a Tonka bulldozer. Find me the bulldozer. Hi, ha ha ha, might be Robert. Ha 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 ha, Mandy. Ha 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 ha. Let's see. Is this it over here? This is Tonka. Tonka bulldozer. Here we go. This is it. Yeah. Look at that. Diecast. Needs to be item number 6027. And we've got item 6027. Look how cool that is. This is diecast. Pretty sturdy. I like it. I like it a lot. So I found this for us. And I'm going to put this over here. That's one of the items. And the other one is a red glider Firefox. A Firefox red glider. Assortment. Firefox red glider. It's all red. It's an all red glider. Let me look for it. Gonna find it out. Gonna find it out. All right. All right, maybe in the safe. I'm gonna go there real quick. It's kind of hard to take this contraption. I'll be right back. Well, so much for that, but now I gotta go to the sea container and get, whose car is that? Who's this? Leave me alone. Who, is that Danny? Oh, and he came in Nate's car. He came in Nate's car. I was like, man, who is this? There, he's back. No, I was like, whose car is that?
I went to go get my car.
And you forgot your keys?
Yeah.
Done that 1,000 times. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go to the sea container. I gotta look up here. Go to the sea container, get this Rally 4x4 real quick. I'll be right back.
Take them to the sea container.
There's a lot going on.
As long as you don't enter the sea container, you should be.
Right. Can I? I don't know. That's too much. I don't want to open the door. Let's get it done.
Door's open.
I know.
not in there? All right, I'll bring one back. Is there anything else from the warehouse?
No, not that I can think of. All right, I'm back, and it was not in there. So I'm gonna have Danny go get it for me. But is that Robert Fish? Hey guys, I'll try and catch another time. Take care, everyone. Oh man, I was hoping I'd talk to the fish himself. So it's a great day to be alive. Great day for toys. Okay. And it's back to school, so I want to show you guys some things that I think are really cool, true to the Professor Tinker ethos, which is this right here. Look at this. Aftershock. This is such a cool kit for the little professor that you have. Bryan has a lot of these educational kits. This would be a great back to school. I know a lot of Sunday schools have gotten this from us. I really like it. It makes learning fun, okay? This is by a company called Smart Lab Toys. We've bought a number of things from them, and their product is really good. This is more of an experience with your kids. I think this is a great thing for families to do, you know. Get your kids off their phone, off the tablet, and really teach them, you know, an education, but also teach them about spending time with the family, quality time, getting off the TV. And this would just be a great thing for not only your kids to learn, but you could learn something too from this kit. What do you see, Robert? McAtack. Hey, what's going on, everybody? But this Aftershock kit by Smart Lab Toys is a motorized table. You can control seismic intensity. Isn't that that's a great phrase, seismic intensity. Bryan has a lot of seismic intensity, okay? So I don't know if you know the history of Protinkertoys, but Mrs. Young, Kathy Young, was a science teacher in Bowling Green at the Christian Academy, and she was in charge of doing the science fair, okay? And she sent, I was actually one of her students that made it to state, but she sent a lot of students to the state science fair. And she got like a bunch of awards for doing it. But she was a science teacher at my school. She was a great science teacher. And she was my English teacher. And she okay, so get this, right? Bryan can't send an email to save his life, right? But his wife taught me English, all right? So, like, there's somebody in that house that knows how to read and write. So we know that, all right? So, you know, that being said, yeah, Mrs. Young, we read Shakespeare. We read Much Ado About Nothing. I remember that. And then A Midnight Summer's Dream. Those were the two Shakespeare plays that we did in Mrs. Young's class. And I'm surprised I still remember that. But she also taught science, and that's how this whole Professor Tinker personified, whatever, came into existence. Is Bryan, being the good husband that he was supporting his wife and getting kids to join, be a part of the science fair, right? So he went around the school like a madman, and he dressed up as Professor Tinker. And then they had his daughter Kim in a robot suit, following him around. And that's actually my first memory of Bryan, is in like 1997 in the second grade, where he I remember the teacher was like, and now Professor Tinker's going to come in and do a presentation, right? And he like busted through the door and be like, hey kids, blah blah blah, the normal demeanor he has. But this is a great kit. It shakes, it quakes, it rocks and rolls, okay? Put your structure to the test. Real quake action. Shake, table, moves up and down. So what you kind of do is you build a structure, right? And then you see how much seismic intensity or seismic energy that structure can take, all right? So that's what's really cool about this. So if you have a kid and he's got the energy that Adam's kid has, this would be a great little project for the father, son, or mom and the kids to do. This would be great to have. All right, this is one of them. Let me show you another one, okay? I'll actually show you a bunch. All right, actually, I'm going to show you a few of them, okay? And we'll go over them one by one. The next one I want to show you is Ultimate Secret Formula. Dun, dun, dun. Get pumped up. Okay, what this does is it is a kit that pressurizes, put your experiment under pressure as you pump liquids through your experimental station. Experiment. Explore dynamic pressure, pH, and chemical reaction. Wouldn't that be cool to show like kind of your kids, ooh, this is a chemical reaction, like the volcano? And then discover. Illustrated lab map guides you through the science behind exothermal reaction. Exothermal reaction, that's pretty cool. And states of matter and more, right? So this is a great kit. Also by Smart Lab Toys. Look at all that. Look at the setup back there, right? Pneumatic plunger, elevated reservoir, supports valves, tubes of science. Look at that right there. Tubes of science. She blinded me with science. So this is a great, you can do 40 experiments that fizz, change color, disappear, crystallize, and defy gravity. What a great little project. This is available here at Protinkertoys.com. That's a great little project that you can do with your family. And then we have some other ones. These are smaller kits, but they pack just as much learning material as you can. This is creative architecture meets smart technology. Imagine design structures with fantastic features like trapdoors, burglar alarms, elevators, and motion. Right? Wire up. Energize your creation by wiring up electric circuits. Isn't that a cool idea? To kind of like show your kids what a circuit is and how their house is kind of going to be wired. All right. So like they can understand that when they turn on the light, they can understand the science behind that. That's pretty cool, right? Power up. Explore the systems that power real architecture wonders in a 32-page construction activity book. All right. So look at that right there. Creative architecture meets smart technology. You got a forward, backward switch, yellow LED lights, red flashing LED lights. I mean, this is really cool. So you build a structure in this kit, right? And then you show how it's wired, right? So then it's a very pragmatic way to illustrate to your children how their house is wired. And then you can show them the importance of electricity and remind them to turn the lights off, all right? Because it costs money to run this house, right? Don't mess with the thermostat. That's a sacred bond, right? So this is a great Smart Lab, 62 pieces, 8 years and older, all right? So this is great for the kids. All right, then the next one we're going to show is STEM 101. Amazing STEM-tastic experiments. Astound your friends with your knowledge of osmosis, gear ratio, and fractals, all right? Demonstrate capillary action and calculate the distance traveled by different colors of ink. Man, I don't even know that. That's pretty slick. This has 30 active fill science cards, all right? So 30 cards that you would fill out to learn more about STEM. 30 amazing activities. Wow. This is pretty slick. Build animated machines, movable vehicles, and tabletop games. All right. This is available at Protinkertoys.com. 8 years and age and older. This is fun. STEM toys encourage kids to develop in the core disciplines of science, technology, engineering, and art and math. STEM. Right? I don't know where art comes. There's a little too much art going on these days. We need more STEM. Howdy. Hi, Adam. Cool stuff. Science labs on the Christmas shopping list. Kevin, that is correct. All right. So then we have these even smaller kits. So it's really cool. You've got the big kits, you got the medium-sized kits, and then you have the smaller kits here at Professor Tinker's. World's smallest science lab. Look at that. Conduct experiments in itty-bitty beakers. Compare the weights of nearly weightless objects. Explore huge science concepts like chemical reaction, magnification, and measurement. This is pretty cool. This comes... It says it comes with, this is only 20 bucks. That's pretty slick. 48 book included experiments. So there's a 48-page book with this. I think it may be online, or maybe it's behind here. I don't know if it's a physical book or it's online that you can redeem through a code. But a 48-page book that helps you understand the science experiments within this small, I mean, look how small that is. But 40 or 48 pages, that's pretty impressive. I mean, there's a lot of great information that's pragmatic to educate your children with these kits. They're available here at Protinkertoys.com. We are Professor Tinker. We do more than just hobby stuff. We are there to educate as well. More than just cap guns. And I think there's another set. Let me see. This is all the same. Tiny science. Tiny science. Here we go. This one. So it's toys for the boys, gifts for the girls. This would be a gift for the girls right here. Shh, it's a secret. Secret communications, so girls can gossip without you knowing that. Girls only secret message lab, 25 hidden messages, science activities. So this takes the two things. It takes actual science and education and combines it with gossip that girls like. So it's a win-win, right? Who's texting me? Carol Boss, also commented. All right. Includes 2 cases, 2 UV ink pens with UV lights, a red filter, 2 red markers, wax crayons, a spray bottle, 4 code wheels, a phonetic code card, message masks, sticker sheets, and a 24-page activity book. 24-page activity book on this. This is pretty slick. This is available here at Protinkertoys.com. This is a great way to send messages, use code, ciphers, messages, masks, and secret signals. Activate. Write and reveal hidden messages with UV light pens and invisible ink. Investigate. Uncover the science of encryption, right? With a 24-page illustration activity book. So, if you have a daughter, right, and you want to teach her how to crack the Enigma machine to save America, this will teach her encryption, right? That's pretty cool. That's available here at Protinkertoys. And then, speaking of your daughter, they also have another the world's smallest baking set. This is part of Smart Lab Toys. This is cool because you'll try and actually make a small baked good, right? I mean, this is pretty impressive. This is something you would do with like your little child. How many? 8 years and up, right? But it will teach your kids the importance of cooking, right? And to be self-efficient, right? Or self-sufficient. That one's pretty cool. I'll be honest, it's not really my cup of tea, but it's available here at Protinkertoys.com for that future baker, that future chef in your life. But this one is really cool. This is very important and very pragmatic to education. This is a shockingly small electronic lab. Wire up circuits that glow. Display patterns and make music. Play fast-paced electronic games with lights and sounds. Learn about persistence of vision, series, and parallel circuits, and how a microcompressor works. Yeah. Who knows how a compressor works? I don't, but this kit will teach you. All right, it includes a microprocessor, battery pack, two push buttons, 7 wires, a fold-out electronic manual with electronic instructions, explanations, and activities. All right, so this is pretty cool. I think this would be a great thing to do with your kids. 8 years and up, 7 years. You want to teach them about circuits. This is a great way. I think this one would be very useful for a day-to-day. To, 1, get your kids into science, and 2, to help them understand kind of the world around them. Like, how does that iPad work, right? Is it just magical? No, there's actual science behind it, right? And so this would be a great way to be hands-on, right? Instead of having your kid just look up a video that somebody else created, you can do something with your kids that's, forming family bonds and also educating them. This is a great product by Smart Labs. It is available here at Protinkertoys.com. I think this is around $20. So that's a great little item. And those are kind of all the educational stuff that we have at the moment. There is a little bit more, but this is my impromptu live stream. I have to get going, yeah. But let me know what you guys think. I hope you found that information was educational and informative. I know I like helping out when I can. Roll this back. What else do we have that you guys would find interesting? Hey, Anthony Bateman Sr. Good morning, Mac. How are you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to hear from you, Anthony Bateman. Don't tell anyone, but you're my favorite. Put these back over yonder. All right, just 1 second. All right, putting these back. Okay. Okay. Look at this. Ultra Secret Formula Lab. That's pretty cool. Very good stuff here at Protinkertoys.com. We've got a great show to continue on. All right, what's this? A new item. All right, the other thing that I think is really cool, I got one of these for my nephews. This is a lava lamp. And this is a great lava lamp. It is just like the ones back in the day. And in fact, we have one, I think it's active right now here. And those are only like 35 bucks. So they last a good amount of time. We've talked about that. We have Cabbage Patch. I just sold one of these the other day. Cabbage Patch Kids. Throwback. Oh, we've got this stuff, Smithsonian. You can get your own little lab, little thing. And then, a hydraulic arm. Look at this. A hydraulic robotic arm. So you don't have to pick it up yourself. Kids Labs. This is by Toysmith. This is available here at Protinkertoys.com. This is build your very own robotic arm and learn about hydraulic technology, period. The realistic gripper that can lift, move, grab a wide range objects without electricity. So electricity is not needed for this, right? But it is in a hydraulic arm. That is so cool. I would find that pretty interesting. Dude, there's technology out there that is so basic that we use in our everyday life that it would just be cool to kind of show mean, even I know if you're slot cars, that's a DC motor, right? That's what's cool about those. Armature and all that. It'll teach you about a simple DC motor, and DC motors are in everything, right?
I'm ready to switch it.
All right, Danny's taking over. It's been a pleasure, guys. He's
sure?
gonna do his thing, and I'm gonna do mine. But I don't know if he brought the Rally 4x4 back from the warehouse. I figured as much because he was on a mission.
I totally forgot all about it.
Yep. And, I gotta put these back.
I didn't get a chance to say which ones of these are my favorite. Did you go over your favorite?
I haven't even seen those yet.
You'll have to go through
If
those
they're a
too.
Bel Air, I'm not interested.
Okay, we're coming to the Auto World aisle here. Because I got to give my take on what I think is the... This like needs to go up more. The captain is going to Kalahari right now. I think that's good. Just like that. I'm doing fantastic. Tony, hope all is well with you. Okay, so these are what I wanted to go over. He needs to get better photos of them, though. I gotta get them sorted. He really doesn't have any room in here. Oh, maybe he has them sorted. Maybe I just unsorted them. Yeah, I think those are those ones. These must be all the T-Jets. Yes, he did have them sorted. Okay, cool. He doesn't just have the 8-car one. So we have the 2. Those 2. Okay, so I'll just go through them real quick because you guys have seen them quite a bit. We have the El Camino. Cool looking El Camino. I don't know. I'm trying to get a framing real quick. Okay, cool. So like here. Here. Challenger. These should be here by Friday. So if you haven't gotten your or your pre-order in, okay, I think I already see which one's my favorite. It's up here. I'm gonna rank them in order of my favorites. Okay, so number 1, I love the panel van. Hypo Speedway, very cool. 2 different colors, same kind of decaling. The Willys, this is going number 2. I need to come this way, but... Yeah, El Caminos are number 3 for me, because I'm a big fan of these Willys. Number 3 will be the El Camino. I know this is a lot of other people's favorites. I just love the Willys. Those are neat cars. They're like hot rod looking. 4. I just feel like this one looks a little bit too much from the Graveyard series. It's almost like the same exact car. I feel like that one's a repeat. Okay, so now these photos are not so great. It looks like he's missing one. He's missing one. So he has this one, and then there's another one. These cars. Corvette. I think it's a C5 Corvette. Not a huge fan of the 2000 Corvettes, but it's a good racer. So this is like a car you would buy if you want to race and win. Good racing body. The Turtle Wax Beetle. Very cool that the Turtle Wax design. That's cool. Like that. That's probably going to be my favorite. Oh, there is the other one. Oh, okay. Here's the other one of these. I guess he did have it. Okay, so let's see what my favorite. I'm kind of torn between these. Rat Fink, this is probably the one that's going to sell out within like the first day. If you don't get your pre-order in for these, you might not get them. So make sure you have, it might be sold out right now. I haven't looked at the stock. But after we get them, I put less than we receive in just to stop future problems that we've had in the past where we oversell. I was pretty conservative about the amount we put into pre-orders. So when we get the stuff, you'll see that the stock numbers will change to reflect more accurately about what we actually got. So be on the lookout for that on the day that they drop. When I send that email out, the day that they come is when you want to be looking. If you didn't get these, if these are sold out, that's when you get them. Okay. So my favorite out of this series, I would say the Beetle. Beetle number 1. The Corvette number 2, specifically because it's a good racer and it's a golf livery. Very cool car. Like I said, just not a huge fan of the car itself, but being a good racer and being in the golf livery makes this one I want to have it kind of car. I'm not sure which one I like more, the more white one or the more orange one. I think I'd have to go with the more white one over the more orange one, but very cool. Good racer. And then number 3 would be the Rat Fink, just because, you know, these are awful racers, and I more race rather than collect, so these ones will be the one that sell out anyway, so. And then number 4 would be the Datsun. These will sell out, but I'm not a fan of the Datsuns like everyone else seems to be. Those will be gone too. This whole series was a good series. They did a good job with these. And they've just got a lot of hits coming out. It seems like they're just making their hot cars and moving on from them. Which I like. Why would they make crappy cars? And then this set's very difficult because it has so many. This is a very good set. I don't see the other one. I'm missing the other Bel Air. Looks like I only have one. I'll probably find it in here. Okay, so we have the Thunderbird in 2 colors, light blue and black. Very cool. The blue one is my favorite, the El Camino. I could see that. That's very cool, El Camino. Oh, kind of a rustic blue. This is what Anthony's talking about. We have a Hellcat here. Another pretty decent racer. It's not the best racer, but it is a better one. It sits just a little high. If you can get it lowered a bit, that would help it. But very cool paint jobs on it. Yeah, that's neat. That carbon fiber roof looks cool. Okay, and then we have a Torino, which everybody likes Torinos. That's the thing, they just did a bunch of hot cars that everyone likes. We got a red and a yellow one. And then the one that If these haven't sold out already, then they will be sold out shortly. I don't know, they're both equally, because people love that clean white, and a lot of people love that gold on black. So my favorite in this one, these would have to go 1. So the Thunderbird number 1. These are all good. And then 2 specifically for the paint jobs. I think they knocked out of the park with the paint jobs on these 2, with the Hellcats and the decaling. Really good job on detailing here. And then 3 will be the Bel Airs. And then number 4 would be the Trinos, not because they're last, just because there's so many hot ones in the set. So that's how I'd rank all those. I'm excited about these. Thursday. Maybe they come Thursday. Thank you, Snuggie. I'm still looking for a reason to ban you, though. Even if you like my hair. I'm just waiting. Man, he just messes up this eye all the time. $375. Oh, yeah, these all need to be redone. See 412. Wow, I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. I don't know if my dad said it yet, but we only have 4 of these left. This is the last 4, so if you want this silver Volkswagen, you gotta get it. Daytona. The Daytona's gone. Obviously the Bel Air's gone. Still have a lot of those. SC410. The Pontiac Firebird. So that's the one where it's light on in that one. $415 GT Icon Corvette Grand Sport. Wow, I can't believe we set. Oh, down to 2 of the blue GT Corvette Grand Sports. So if you wanted to get this card's almost gone. Mr. Clean. Yeah, thank you, Sam. They say Mr. Clean. I don't think you heard me. Why does it just have all this stuff? Boy. He just makes a mess of things. Wow, I can't believe we have as many of those as we do. I thought these things would fly off the shelf. GT40s. SC415. These will be gone by August. Or it is August. These will be gone by September. They're not gonna last. SC408. We've been reserving a lot more boxes. So if you want to, we've been trying to cater more towards the people who want all 8 cards and stuff. If you notice, we have SC411 up here. I don't know if you can see that. Did I move it? Yeah, kind of. SC408, all 6. SC408, all 6. What's SC408? 408. SC408 had the 2 Willies. Kind of an homage to the older ones. Very cool Willies. Break this back down. So we still have these in stock, all 6 cars, and all 6 cars. Yeah, all 6. And that's, you're gonna get these older looking Impalas. Black and lime green. And then the Thunderbolts, which this one looks like it's been opened. Yeah, this one's an open box one. You won't receive this one. I'm taking this one out right now. Helping the world. Great. Is that for us? Is that for us? Why is there a freight truck? I have to go deal with something. Where's my phone? They're back on you. We got a shipment I have to go take care of.
All right, we're shipping some stuff. Can't have you see the screen though. So we're gonna. Oh, I'm sorry, Danny. I'm trying to get it.
Hey Joey, any chance I get your forks down by my office?
We've got some
he's there now,
items
too.
here that I can't
didn't
on the
even
live
know it was
stream.
coming.
But this is going to
Thank you.
New York. See if I can fit it in this first. I think I can. I cannot. All right, going in a box. And I'm back. All right, a few more items to ship out. And you will watch me do that. You're here with me, shipping at Protinkertoys.com. This is a cool new thing that we got for the rubber band. Look at that. This is a swivel target thing. Shoot rubber bands at. Look at that. That's so cool. Available here at Protinkertoys.com. We got a lot of rubber band toys. Should definitely check them out. Great selection. They're American made. They're made in North Dakota. Look at that. All right. And if I'm shipping, I take good care of your stuff. Just saying. I appreciate your business, and I want to ensure that you buy more stuff from us. So I take good care of you when I ship. All right, that's all in there. And I'll be thrown away. And this is going to Costa Mesa, California. This is going to California, right here. California. This is their first order. And this is going to ship UPS. Rob Rodriguez. He's on the live stream. Raiders Rob. I don't know. I'm going to break faux pas. This kind of fits perfect in here. Do you think I should put this model in here? This is going to Idaho. What do you guys say? What do you guys say? Mac, you always pack with care. I do, Rob. I'm good, Rob. Thanks for asking. I want to figure out how to. I got to be leaving here soon. Hopefully Danny comes back. I got a doctor's appointment. I'm going to look for something with the secret weapon. With the secret weapon. I need a box. I need a box. Box. I need a box. I just want to find a box. I'm gonna do one of these. I know it's not kosher, but I'm gonna break it down. It's a little excessive, but I can't really find anything to match it. So I'm gonna break it down. Break it down, y'all. And I butchered that. Oh my god. Alright, she's going in. It's going in. It's the Mac Show! Arbuckle! How are you today? Bada bing, bada boom, bada bop, bop, bop. Going in there. He's getting a sticker. Look at that. Look at that sticker. And they're getting a Bryan thing. But he didn't sign it, so I got to put my signature on it. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mess with him. That's what I'm gonna do. Somebody's calling.
Call from Massachusetts.
Protinkertoys.com. Yes, you're the cookie man. This is mac and cheese. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. I will tell. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna make a note right now and I'm gonna text Danny. Um, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will. I will. I don't know how the system that we use some third-party system to keep people in the club membership. I'll bring it up to Danny, and I'll look at it with him to make sure if they've been charging you double, we'll just give you that credit for your membership, and that way you won't have to pay anything to make up for that. Right. Right. So I'll take a look into it. I'm going to write a note. Yeah, I apologize, James Meeks. Yeah, James, that's an S. I don't know why I wrote that. I've been helping at the mattress store and here. How do you spell your last name again? MEN. Charged membership. Yeah. All right. I'll look into it. I'm leaving early today, but I'll let Danny know in passing, and then I will send him a text too. So that's what I'll do for you, and then we'll get it all situated to take care of you. All right? Are you there? Konnichiwa? Hello. All right. Call back. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. 45110. 45110. Danny left you guys with me. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. All right. This is going back on, but it is going to be a lot smaller. I have made a smaller box. It is so small. I will make money. Ha 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 ha. The joke is on the post office. Ha 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 ha. I have fooled them again. Ha ha. They do not know. They are not as smart as me. Ha 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 ha. That is correct. All right, if I knew how to work this tape gun. Ha 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 ha. I use a lot of tape. Ha 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 ha. Look at my box. I make it very small. They do not know. If I were a rich man. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Good morning, Tommy. Good morning. I'm just texting Danny. We have a lot of good things for you here at the Protinkertoys. Yes, we do. It is a very good store to buy the trinkets and things, you know. Rob, that's funny you say I lost weight. I feel like I'm looking at this, and I'm like, man, I've gained weight. I got to get back on, back in the swing of things. But thank you for the compliment, Rob. I appreciate you, Rob. You're a good man. I must get the phone.
From Ohio.
Protinkertoys. Good. How about yourself, sir? Yes, we are from noon to 5. That is our bread and butter. We are the slot car. You are talking to the right institution. Not really. It just depends. Brian's not here today. He'd be the one to make the final decision on that. But I mean, you know, we have to make our margins on it. So I mean, how much do you have? What condition is it in? It just depends. Yeah, I mean, Brian might do a trade. We do a lot of auctions for old stuff, right? And he's always looking to get new old stuff, if you will. But it would just depend on the condition and if we're able to market it the way he wants to. But it might be worth your while to bring it and show him, or just send some pictures. But as long as what is it exactly? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it's sounding interesting. As long as it's not diecast, we don't need diecast at all. But 1/32 scale from the 1960s, Danny, is that something where we can auction off?
What?
Some 1960s 1/32 scale. Like a guy's interested in selling it for new stuff.
Oh no.
No, not. Yeah, he's saying no, not right now. So
Diecast is kind of.
He doesn't. No, he said it's not diecast.
What is it?
It's a 1/32 slot car.
137. Well, if he wants to send us pictures to our email.
Yeah, you can send pictures to our email. If it's a slot car, yes. Diecast, no. Yeah, Brian might do a trade if you're looking to get some new stuff. But 1/32 slot car, we are interested in.
All right, guys. I know it was a shorter show, but I think we're gonna call it. How's everyone doing today? Good morning, everyone. Where is Brian today? Brian is at Kalahari. I will be back tomorrow, and I will have a more prepared show. I didn't find out I was doing this until...
he's going to be here probably next week, next Monday. He's not going to be here.
He'll be back tomorrow.
He'll be back tomorrow.
Well, after tomorrow.
After tomorrow. So
he comes home tomorrow night.
Today's Tuesday.
Yeah.
He'll
So
be back Friday.
Brian just took a 2-day trip to Kalahari. He'll be back. It's like a big water park. It's about an hour away. It's right next to Cedar Point. It's a real fun place. He took all the kids and a couple of his grandchildren from Ryan and Mandy. Mac is my child. Mason
We do have
and
some
Cameron.
Carrera 132nd. We mainly do 164.
And then his kids, obviously, my brothers. All
We've
right, guys,
got
we'll see you
Auto Roll,
tomorrow.
We've got AFX.
Oh, I have to close
we've
out
got
for
Carrera. We've got Fly Cars. We've got Tyco. We're probably in Ohio